Hello Aquarius, welcome to your weekly reading with me, Cindy. So Aquarius, I'm feeling sassy. I'm feeling sassy, Aquarius. I am going to sass Spirit up for you. I'm going to get Spirit to spill the tea, to spill the beans, and let Aquarius know what they need to know. Right. So welcome to your weekly reading with me, Sassy Cindy. So Aquarius, oh yeah, there's an extended at the end of this. I'm going to look into the blind spot of whatever the heck is going to come out here. But we're going to feed you up right now, Aquarius. I'm so sassy right now. It's crazy. I know. I got my sassy sunglasses on. Okay, Aquarius. Going into the Return of Spirit Oracle deck, I want just a message, a deeper spiritual message for Aquarius, and then we're going to really look into their energy. I want to see your energy. I want to know your energy, Aquarius. What is a deeper message for Aquarius right now? Something they need to think about and consider. Maybe this is why I'm feeling so sassy. Power, baby, power. Are you feeling like empowered? Because you should be. I feel like I just turned on the camera and was like, bang! What is going on with my aqua babies? My Aquarians. Ooh, I'm feeling the sass. It's at the bottom. Wow. Wow. Okay, we have the Starseed on the bottom. So I'm trying not to connect the card. Oh, who knows what's going to happen. I'm using this Oracle deck just to start each reading this week to pull out a deeper message. With the power and the Starseed card, I'm really getting the message here like empowering. And it's empowering in a sense of almost pulling in energy that is not worldly. Pulling in some sort of energy beyond space and time. Sorry, I'm speaking moistly again. I just had a big drink of water. Really feeling the power. Like with the Starseed card, this is something beyond here. And perhaps you're tapping into some sort of connective energy that's kind of like part of your destiny or why you're here. And I can really see that with Aquarius. Because you guys are like, you say the humanitarians in the zodiac, but I picture you sort of like David Bowie, the Starman. Really bringing in that energy. This is a very powerful time for you. If this is not, like even as a group, maybe not, but at least as an individual, if you're coming to this reading, very powerful. Really connecting with your deeper self and your purpose in life here. And this is a time to empower that. Yeah. Oh, that's pretty cool. All right. So I'm going to leave it at that. That's all I wanted to do with those this week, but we'll see what happens. You're the first one. You never know, babies. So I'm going into, if it'll shuffle, my Millennium Thoth deck. Aqua, baby. I'm so sassy right now. I don't know what it is. You know what it is? I was driving around in my car with the windows down and the music blast. I got out of the house. Wow, you know what? You're bringing an end to some nasty stuff. I like it. The Universe and the Eight of Swords and the Four of Cups. You're bringing an end to feeling trapped, to feeling like you can't move, to energy just not feeling aligned. You know, and it's not even, this is what I'm getting. It's not even that you're feeling trapped. You feel that the energy doesn't support whatever it is that you've wanted to do or you want to do or you have been wanting to do, and it's been leaving you kind of feeling like hesitating or this is not the time. And the Four of Cups, like this is, maybe it wasn't the time, maybe you attempted something in the past and it didn't work out, and it's just felt like this blocked energy where it's not the time now either, it's not the time now either, it's not the time now either. And with the Universe, you're changing this cycle. You're shifting it. You're coming into it's power. Like, yeah, coming into this power. Let's see what we got here. Tell Aquarius about the Eight of Swords. Let's find out about the Eight of Swords. Tell Aquarius about the Eight of Swords. Let's tell Aquarius about this Eight of Swords. What do they need to know about it? Oh, jeez. The Moon card. See, I came in all sassy, so Spirit's going to get sassy right back at me. It's totally unknown, Cindy. They don't need to know anything. The Moon card. Well, I do want to say, because I did earlier, I mentioned, you just feel like the energy's not supportive to even perhaps move forward and correct something that didn't work out or was missed. You've intuitively been knowing this, but you're switching this. So it's like if someone said to you, why haven't you called that person? Or why haven't you done this? Or why didn't you do that? Or why didn't you try this again? And the only explanation you could really give is, it just doesn't feel right. I know it's just not the right time. I'm just not right now. Not right now. No. And you know what? Sometimes you can't explain it. You can't give like factual evidence about why you're not doing something. It's just felt. You've just really been into your intuition here. And perhaps because you are connecting somehow with deeper guides, and you are this deeper, you're also the deeper guide for yourself. And if you're tapping into that, you just know it hasn't been the time, but I think you're moving into that time, guys, because you're ending this cycle with the universe here. The Four of Cups. Tell Aquarius about the Four of Cups. Tell Aquarius about the Four of Cups. Tell Aquarius about the Four of Cups. Now, wow. Okay, these were all face down. Now is the time. I cut my nails. I can't pick up the card. Okay. Wow. It's the time. I'm telling you, it's the time. It's kind of exciting because it just feels like for months and months, but not the time for anything. It's the time to heal. It's a time to rest and reflect. It's a time to get your balance. It's a time to do your taxes and clean the house. It's the time. The Knight of Swords with the Four of Wands is really the time. It is switching big time. Big time switching the time. Yeah, this is whatever this is something that's going to bring you a lot of happiness. You feel it will bring you a lot of happiness. You really want to charge towards it though. And with the Knight of Swords, you do have to be careful with the Knight of Swords energy, because not everyone is going to see everything the way you do or as clearly as you do either, Aquarius. You know, I think about my dear air signs, and you know, my heart goes to, my North Node is in Aquarius, and I'm Gemini rising. And like, we get it. Like, air signs just get it sometimes. They see it clearly, they understand it clearly, but it's because you're tapping into some sort of intuition here that a lot of people, it's not at least a level that they're tapping into, or they don't see it in the same perspective that you do. So you see it really clearly. You really want to go towards this. And the thing is though, whoever, whatever this is that you're charging towards is likely not going to see it as clearly as you are. At some point they might. But that's why I'm seeing this Knight of Swords lately as sort of, you know, a little bit rash. It can be sometimes a warning, like, don't go in quite so strong. Don't go in, perhaps make a little plan. Perhaps make a little plan, because it seems like you were just like chomping at the bit. Like a stallion that's been cooped up in a barn for months, and you just chomp. It's almost like you can see the doors starting to open. You just want to fly through. I'm just thinking, you know what? Just walk, just hold yourself back a bit and walk up to the door, to the gate, whatever it is, closing off the barn. Give a little look-see and then charge out. Just do like a little look-see and then charge out, because your energy is probably past whoever, whatever you want to come towards here with the Four of Wands. They're just not going to see it as clearly as you. The Universe. I want to ask about the Universe card, because she's also playing with cycles here. She's playing with cycles and learning to work with, yeah, look at that. The Six of Swords. I was just going to say, she's learning to allow the universe to guide her. The depiction, the feminine depiction in this card. She's learning to allow the universe to guide her. And you've been doing that. You've been waiting. You're like, it's not the right time. It's not the right time. It's not the right time. But that's what you've been doing here. You've been allowing the universe to guide you on a kind of, in a deeper emotional way, an intuitive way. philosophically, it's not so much like thinking with the mind as it is kind of expanding with the mind. And when I say expanding with the mind, like I'm really getting this energy with the moon card. You just feel it. It's almost like you can feel it like looking at a clock. And if someone said the right time to do this is at 12:05 p.m. You don't really have a clock in front of you, but you can feel the algorithm of the clock. And you're like, no, it's still 11:30. No, it's 20 to 12. It's 10 to 12. It's almost like, what did I say? 5 after 12, whatever the timing was. It's kind of like it's 4 minutes after 12. And you're like, I'm feeling it. I can see that it's about to change. That this is the time now for me to take action, is what you're starting to feel. So what I'm going to do now, I'm just, one of those days where I feel like, I just want to come in and read cards. I want to do it like kind of raw and fast. And let's just get right to the bit. If you know me, you know you may not know what to expect when you come to the channel. Sometimes it's a deep spiritual reading with a whole bunch of oracle cards. Sometimes, today, it's like, what's going on? What's going on? Let's hit it. So, what's the energy ahead beyond this point for Aquarius? What's the energy ahead beyond this point for Aquarius? Where's the energy ahead beyond this point for Aquarius? Whether that's their energy they're working towards, energy of someone else that they're coming into contact with. Significant to this reading, what is the energy of Aquarius moving forward? What is the energy of Aquarius moving forward? Oh yeah, the Ten of Swords, you're going to end something big time. And I really like to see this, like you're not just ending a cycle, you're ending the way you see yourself, the way you understand yourself, the way other people see and understand you. You're ending that. I can't remember what that's called again. For, you know, like navigators, you know, the, what the heck is that called? I can't remember what it's called. But, and then see the scales of justice as well. So there's a pentacle and the sword here. And it's almost like this balance. You're grounding yourself. It's kind of like you've gone up into the ethereal and you've done something up there that's connected you with the algorithms of time. With feeling energy, with knowing when it's the right time to do something or not do something. And you've kind of come down again and you've grounded yourself with that. A little bit like you've projected your mind beyond reality. Like as we see it, as we experience it, whether doing that through dreams or meditation, or it just kind of happened for you, like some sort of a level of further awakening or consciousness. And you've been up there a little bit and almost like you couldn't apply that to life. Almost like you couldn't actually apply it to three-dimensional life, but that's ending. I just see it because I see this pentacle energy sitting at the bottom here. And again, this like Libra energy, more of that air, more of that mind going beyond reality. But you're bringing it down to ground it with the pentacle. And when I see the pentacle, I think of sort of the magician, like from what above to below, like bringing it here, creating with it, manifesting. Oh, dang you. Look at you, the Ten of Pentacles. Do you see that? See how you transferred it? The Ten of Swords to the Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, you turned it right into a pentacle energy. You turned it right into what you can do here on Earth. Wow, that's really cool. I'm going to put one more. The Eight of Wands, there's your movement. I told you knew it was coming. Your movement, your communication. The Hanged Man is at the bottom, but that's kind of like where you've been. It's a little bit like the energy that I'm trying to describe of the mind moving beyond here. And like I said, whether it's like meditation or sleep or both, Yeah, because I think this is Jupiter and Mars, the symbols of Jupiter and Mars. Do I have that written down? And I get like expansion and contraction. I thought I had that written down, but maybe I didn't. I don't always remember them. But Jupiter and Mars. Or sorry, Mercury. Mercury, not Mars. And Mercury is so close. If I'm trying to remember this right, guys, I tried to study these a little while back, and Mercury is the closest planet to the sun. So it also has the shortest cycle around the sun. Like, I don't know, in one of our years, I don't know, it does like 3.5 of its own years close to the sun. But it's also got these extremes in where, and Jupiter is so big and so expansive. And I mean, in its cycles, its year is, I don't know, like how many of our years we get into one of their years, like maybe 300 or 400. I can't remember, but it's big. It's a big difference. And that's like bringing these two. That's what like the cosmos and the earth. That's kind of the difference in this energy. How do you bring something that is so tightly wound and so compact and so right in the face of the sun? How do you bring that and create something expansive with it? Wow. I don't know. I want to clarify the Eight of Wands, guys, and then that's when we'll leave it. These are just hot and spicy. I will tell you too, I am just returning from a vacation. So I wanted to really hit the energy. Really hit your energy. Really bring it out to you like hard and fast here. Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands. Tell Aquarius about this Eight of Wands. What is this movement? This communication. Even this inspiration. It feels like something inspiring them to move, to communicate, to create. The Page of Wands. Oh, there you are. So gentle. The Page of Wands. It's kind of like you've come down. You've grounded some sort of mythological experience in your mind. Very transformative. You see reality so differently now, and you can apply it. But being a page, it's like a young student, it's like a young child, and it is communicating. And it comes from a wonderfully innocent space within you. It's got so much behind it. Like this, the Ten of Swords to the Ten of Pentacles, that's not easy. That's not something that, you know, a kid's going to do in a couple of days. I mean, there's obviously experience behind here. There's a lot of life lessons that goes into being able to do this. So you've got all that sitting behind this beautiful little Page of Wands. This gentle communication, but there's a lot of passion. It comes from the very passionate and creative aspect of you. So I feel like you're about to release... like this is the start of a journey, being the page. Because you ended something here that was really heavy and you want to charge forward. And I feel like you sort of understand that too. That as much as you want to come in as the Knight of Wands, towards the Knight of Swords, towards the Four of Wands, it is like you kind of understand, I'm going to be the page. I'm going to be the page. I'm going to stick my head out the barn door, give a little look-see, and then see if I can charge through. What is this bringing Aquarius to, this Page of Wands? What does this bring Aquarius to? The Page of Wands. The Page of Wands brings them... Oh, shoot! The Ten of Pentacles. That's what you're doing. Isn't that beautiful? I'm telling you, you can't make that up. This is what you're doing. This is what you're doing in space and time. I don't know, maybe you're doing it during quarantine. You're doing it, I don't know, maybe you've been doing it over the past few years, even weeks. However that time, whatever that time is to you, you have really, you've expanded your mind here, your consciousness, and you've come to a point where you've just been able to apply this to life. And you can see it clearly now. You understand the rhythms of life. It's almost like if life, and this has come up before in other readings, kind of like if life is a big chess match, you, like one of those chess geniuses where you can see all the moves way ahead of time. You know exactly how to play your piece. And you're coming in, there's the momentum, the burn of this Knight of Swords, but it's like you're calming it and you're turning it into the very innocent, passionate aspect of you, and it's bringing you exactly what you want. Bringing exactly what you wanted. It's at the bottom. Oh yeah, you know what? If you're sitting in this, the Nine of Wands, you are so close to completing this. You were so close, because this is what this started off as. This is not easy energy. This is hard. This is feeling trapped. It's feeling I don't have choices. It's feeling like I can't move. It's feeling like I can't see anything new coming. I can't do anything. All the things that I did before, well, they didn't work out very well. That really wasn't noticed. I don't know. Remember, you're ending that cycle, and you've used your intuition to tell you when and how to do it. Yeah, so that's it. There you go, Aquarius. I hope you enjoyed that. That was like a hot and feisty little reading for you. But maybe you all are getting to some hot and feisty energy moving into, moving into September. All right, Aquas. Until next time, do be gentle with yourselves. Bye.